This time we're given a bar graph of the first 6 elements in period 3. Oh, sorry, we've been doing period 3 so much. Period 4. So here's period 1, period 2, period 3, and period 4, starting with potassium all the way through chromium is our first 6 elements. As you go from potassium to chromium, you can see the density is increasing. All right. Use the trends to explain why this is going on. All right, so density, if you remember from the first chapter of the year, is the ratio of mass over volume. We know the mass of an atom is the protons and neutrons. And so if the protons are increasing, you wouldn't really expect the neutrons to really decrease. They might stay the same in certain places, right? But you got 39, 40, 45, 48-ish, 51, 52. So they're all increasing. That's the number in decimal. Yeah, it's hard to see on your screen. But the mass is increasing left to right. Okay, so if upstairs here is getting bigger, all right, and then downstairs here is getting smaller, we know it's getting smaller because that's the trend. All right, hold on. So the atomic radius trend is that it gets smaller as you go from left to right, and that's because the Z is the nuclear charge increases. That's the primary factor. Right, you can see it's increasing. The atomic number or the nuclear charge increases as you go from left to right. And the shielding remains relatively constant. All right, so constant, unchanging shielding for the valence electron. So atoms get smaller as you go across the periodic table. Right, radius smaller as you go left to right. So if downstairs here gets smaller and upstairs here gets bigger, your house is going to get bigger. That might not be a good analogy, but density is going to get bigger.